Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's early and it's wintry and snowy in Michigan. Oh, I'm gonna show you. Shit is bananas. Clean my car off. It just took me, it didn't take that long. It felt like 20 minutes of cleaning my car off, but it wasn't that long. But I was cleaning my car off and I was wondering why my middle finger was feeling extra cold than the rest of my fingers. And I looked and my glove, one of my gloves had a hole in it and I didn't even know. But luckily I had another pair in the car, so I just put that on top of it. Yeah, I had to do what I had to do. It's crazy out here, but it's Michigan, so it's doing all this only to not snow next week. So I don't know. Okay, I wake up, it's like this, where it's full of snow, or it could be raining, or it could be sunny. When it comes to Michigan, you never know. If you're from Michigan or ever lived here a long time, if you know, you know. All right, I'm gonna check back when I get back from the stove because I gotta focus. You know, it should be a way. They need to have salt trucks for the highways and also for residentials, because when they come to residential neighborhoods in the wintertime, I saw people be saying "fuck y'all," and that ain't cool because you can get stuck anywhere. Cause look how how big these snowflakes is. Winter fucking wonderland, bitch. Snow like a motherfucker. Car already covered in the damn six. You know what I don't like? When the wintertime come and then you get them people that be like, motherfuckers get to complaining, you from Michigan, you should be used to it. Or you should. That don't mean I like this shit. Don't never get used to Michigan weather, bro. We get used to the fact that it's gonna be unpredictable. That's what we get used to. Other than that, no. Ooh. I was born and raised in Michigan, but that don't mean I like this weather or that I'm used to it. I'm used to driving in the snow when the wintertime comes, but it gets worse and it's very unpredictable every winter. But like I said, if you're from Michigan, you know that. Some people like this shit though. You know, I ain't gonna hold you. Some people they like the snow. I don't. Like, I take the cold. Like, everything. But it's something about a white Christmas. You feel me? Like, I love a white Christmas. It make Christmas really feel complete when it's snowing outside. Like, this should have really waited for December. Like, this could have waited for December. Like I said, it's snowing. It's been snowing all week only for it to be no snow next week. Little to no snow next week, I'll say. Because like I said, with Michigan, you never know. It'll say it won't snow at all next week, and then you're going to get some snow. So, I'm on my way home. I'm almost there. So, just give me a second, and I'll be back. Okay? Hey, guys. So, I'm about to make a double bacon burger. Double bacon barbecue burger, to be exact. Double bacon barbecue. Cheeseburger. Steak pasta, a chicken bacon pasta, a steak chicken bacon pasta, a beef and broccoli stir fry. We'll have to get into it. Are you ready? Are you? Get ready. Because from this point on, we going to a voiceover. Let's get into this process, fam. Because I got about 2 hours. I'm giving myself 2 hours to do this. I got this. We got this. Okay. What up? And we're back. So I'm just chopping up my bacon because I need it for my burger and I need it for the chicken bacon pasta. So I'm just cooking that in the air fryer on 400 until it's done. Now for my steak, if I'm not mistaken, this is ribeye, but either way it's thinly sliced and I'm chopping it up as thin as I can too, just because it'll cook. It won't take too long to cook because nothing, you know, as long as it's thinly sliced, it's not going to take long to cook at all. I feel like it don't matter what it is. That's just the bacon, just to show you in the air fryer. Now we're going to go ahead and cook the steak. Now the seasonings I'm going to be using for everything are going to be rotated. So I'm going to have them at the bottom, but all of the seasonings, I'm going to be rotating them. So I don't have to, you know, I ain't gotta worry about too many flavors. I don't want everything to taste the same. So some stuff will, you know, I add something or take something away. You know what I'm saying? So I just, you know, some adobo. My keys are adobo, some black pepper, the steak blend, the Kinder steak blend for steak. That's game changer. I like that. I like it a lot. It's one of my favorites. The McCormick seasonings also, the onion and herb and the roasted pepper and garlic. Oh my God. And they salt free, so you can use as much as you want. So the aroma, okay? The aroma is amazing. I love Fridays. I love cooking and I love aromas because it's going to wake you up out your sleep. I remember being a kid, especially with Thanksgiving. My nana be upstairs cooking it. I just smell it in my sleep thinking I'm eating and I'm not. Anyway. So now this is the chicken I got for the pasta and the pastas, and I end up adding a little bit to the stir fry. But, you know, I'm going to do everything is just being done. Like I said, 2 hours. We're squeezing 2 hours into this. The patties, these are my patties for my burger. Now, I had extra meat. I was going to make it a double, but I had extra meat, and I'm like, I don't want the red meat. My boyfriend don't want it either, so I'm end up making the burger a triple. This ended up being a triple barbecue bacon burger. The 3 B's. Barbecue bacon burger. Triple. Then I end up seasoning. Like I said, it's going to be the same seasoning that you're going to see at the bottom. Do not fret my pet. I don't know why I've been saying that so much lately, but don't fret. It's all right. I'm going to have it at the bottom. Don't worry about that. Don't worry. Don't stress too much. Because it really ain't a recipe video. I'm just really showing you how the process went. But it kind of is. If you want to know for real. Like, if you want to know, just let me know. Because then I'll make like a separate video. Burgers, you know, this how they was looking. Once they got done, I added some cheddar jack cheese. I think it's by Sargento. I found it in the store. I didn't even know they had cheddar jack cheese, but it's perfect. I love it. I love it. Love it. Then this is the steak done, you know, as it's cooking and done and all that. I got that on a low. You need the brioche buns for the burgers. I like that top, that soft pillow-like top. I love it. Assembling of the burger. That's what we're doing right here. And look at that thing busting like that. Like, it's too much meat for me, but it looks so good, don't it? I could never eat this. I could never. I could barely finish my food all the way. Because after eating food like this, not eating. But after cooking for so long and eating, you know, all day like this or cooking all morning. Ooh, look at that. It makes me want to take one bite. That's all. But after cooking and stuff, I don't be hungry anyway after cooking. Especially cooking all this. I don't be hungry. It take me a few hours before I get hungry again. Like, just get hungry in general. Because I don't usually wake up with an appetite for some reason. So I'm not even a huge breakfast person. But I will wake up to go to breakfast. Like, I don't know. I got to get more into breakfast. Because French toast is my favorite. Okay. So, butter in a skillet. We're going to go jump into the stir fry, basically. So, this is the beef and broccoli stir fry is what I'm going to be making. I am, like I said, rotating seasonings. They will be at the bottom. Don't worry too much about that. Okay. But since it's red meat, you don't want to overdo it. You never want to overdo it when it comes to seasonings because it could get salty real fast if you're using a lot of salty seasonings. So I don't like to use too much salt. Okay. Not too much. Not too much. Now for the chicken, already on it was Creole seasoning. Then I added some black pepper, added some Sazón, some adobo, some paprika. Yeah, that was it. I didn't want to do, like I said, I didn't want to do too much. Since this is for a pasta, I just like everything to have individual flavor. That's why I individually cook stuff so it can have everything have individual flavor. Especially when it comes to meats and vegetables, I like to cook them separate. Like this, individual flavor. The broccoli, individual. I don't add too much seasoning to the broccoli, but you get it. Not too much. Just enough so it tastes like something. Now, we're going to go ahead and get into the veggies. I'm using frozen veggies. I added a little bit of butter in that. We're going to let them get it soft before we add some heavy cream. Like 1.5 cups of heavy cream is what I added. I just eyeballed it, really. Just enough to basically make the sauce, basically. Because I did end up having to add more liquid. So you're going to see that as it go. That right there, just some chopped up cream cheese. It just melt different when it's in cubes. Like that, when it come to cheese and cream cheese, like that's what I had to do here. I'm using Gouda and Swiss cheese. I just chopped it up. It just melts different. Like I still like shredding up my cheese. Don't get me wrong. But when I'm making sauces, I'm cubing it up. Okay? I'm cubing it up. That's it. Now you're just seasoning the sauce. Just seasoning the sauce. Make sure it tastes right. Because once you start adding stuff in, you will have to add more liquid. That's why I start off with a little bit, because you don't want to add too much dairy starting out, because the sauce will thicken, everything will thicken, the cheese, like, it's going to be real blotchy, and we don't want no blotchy sauce. We want a smooth sauce. Add a little bit of pasta at a time and mix. A little bit at a time and mix. Then this is when I add more liquid. I added a little bit of chicken. All that's going to be added that you're going to be seeing with the pastas is a little bit of chicken broth and a little bit of milk. I didn't add no more heavy cream, just chicken broth and milk if I needed more liquid. Then you just mix it up. This is just the chicken bacon pasta. Just getting that out the way. Then I'm going to jump into the chicken steak bacon. And then the regular steak. So I'm going to make the regular steak last. Because I had a lot of steak left. I'm telling you. But I don't be needing it. So I just tried to, I put all, you going to see. You going to see. Now the cheese there I added was a ghost pepper shredded cheese I found in Meijer. And then I added in some parsley, some fresh parsley that I have chopped up because I had like a lot. And yes, like this is the moment. You need to add more cheese, more liquid, more seasoning. Do that. I make sure to test everything before I get my product out. Don't get high on your own supply, but make sure you're testing it before you giving it out. Because what? That makes no sense. I'm not giving nothing out that I didn't taste. I have to taste everything too. I don't put it to the side, just like I always use gloves when I'm cooking their food. I don't play like that. We don't play like that. I don't play with people's food. I love food too much to play with it. And food costs too much to be playing. Stop it. We're not doing that. We're not doing it. So like I said, this is just the chicken steak bacon pasta that I'm making right there. And doing the same thing. I'm adding more cheese, add more seasoning, add more liquid, add whatever you gotta add, okay? But just make sure you taste it if you do end up making this. So cheese, parsley, milk, and a little bit of seasoning if needed is all I added right there. To get you a nice balance. And that's it. That one done. And it was delicious. Delicioso. So that's the lo mein noodles that I'm gonna be using for the stir fry. I put in all the rest of my frozen veggies I had. I just put all that in there because this particular customer likes veggies, so I just kind of load him up. And then I added in that steamed broccoli that I also seasoned, that beef that I use, my stir fry beef that I use. I really needed to use a bigger pot because I had more noodles than I thought, so I really needed a bigger pot. But that's on me. I just always doing difficult stuff. And since I was on a crunch, I make it do what it do in a crunch, okay? I am very much a procrastinator, but the results be lovely. Like, when I'm working on the spot, I do this, okay? So I'm just adding no noodle. Follow the noodle packet, okay? Follow the lo mein noodle packet, because you only got to boil them for like 6 minutes, and they tell you to use them immediately. So once everything was cooked, and I was done with, the pastas, that's when I jumped into the stir fry. So I added everything in, added those noodles in. I added some sesame oil, some soy sauce, some oyster sauce, and then, just mix it up. And that's when I say I just added in some chicken because I had a little bit extra. So I just added that in and had some extra just in case somebody else wanted some that I could sell it to. Like, because either way, it's always somebody hungry at lunch. And where I work, the lunches ain't always hidden on nothing. So I always bring extra just in case. Now, this is just it. This is the packaging. This is how it's looking. This is how I am professional. I like my stuff to look nice. This is the extra pasta that I end up being able to give away. This bag, one of my regular customers got me this. I thought it was so cute. It's cute. It's real cute. Like, it fit everything in there. It's perfect. I love reusable bags, okay? Back into the wilderness I go with the bag. Oh, Lord, my car is covered again. Bullshit. The wintertime in Michigan is stupid.